Have you ever felt mired in confusion? So much heaviness in the body, sometimes followed by splitting headaches or gut aches or heartaches, because there's just so much confusion running through you. Let's use some sanity and navigate how to get to clarity when you're filled with confusion. Hi, I'm Kiran from Mystic Girl in the City, and offering you a little mystic advice here that's helpful for navigating the world. So let's talk about confusion. To start with, confusion is actually what happens when your heart knows one thing, but the head is feeling another. So you're torn between the two, and that tear is the confusion that you're feeling. The heart versus the head. So the first thing we want to do is we want to come into the body. A lot of the time when we're feeling a lot of confusion, we think we need to be up in the head and we need to figure it all out. We need to make a pro and a con list, and we need to follow our thoughts all the way to the end. This is much less helpful than directly coming right on into your body. You can just feel your breath. You can just feel your hands, feel your feet. Safety is found when you come into your body. So the first thing you actually want to do, and it's much more supportive, is to come out of the head and into the body. Now you can check my meditation videos, and there's all kinds of little 5-minute scoops on how to do that, but that's the first thing you're going to want to do. Once you're in the body, now you have an opportunity to listen. Now I don't mean listen to those thoughts, because that's not where clarity comes from. I know that might sound radical, but it's not where it comes from. This is a really limited perspective up here in your head. There's a much wiser and bigger and bolder perspective available for you. And in order to get there, you need to get to clarity. And clarity is found in the silence, in the quiet. The yap, 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 yap mind that can fill a ton of space is going to block your access. So in order to get quiet, you can do any number of things. You can just literally go for a hike or a walk in nature, and eventually it just gets real quiet. You can sit out on the porch or sit by the fire or just sit in the reading chair looking out the window for a while and get quiet. You can follow along to any guided meditation, but you're going to need to get quiet and still, because that's the doorway to clarity. Now, once you're clear, you're going to have to listen to your heart. From clarity, it's so much easier to see which is the heart and which is the head. And in order to do this, you cannot lie to yourself. Now, I'm a big proponent of truth. Truth is the foundation of my life. And when I say that, I don't mean I'm being truthful out here in the world. I don't care what you do in the world. And in fact, a lot of the ways to navigate the world is to lie out there. But as soon as you lie to yourself, you run into some real trouble. I don't mean this in a moral way. I don't actually care about morality. I work with reality. I'm a mystic. So in terms of reality, as soon as we start to lie to ourselves, there's a real cost involved. So I don't care who you lie to out there. Just never lie to yourself. And if you're willing to be completely honest with yourself, you're going to know which is the heart and which is the head. Now, once you know which is the heart versus which is the head, it's going to make that tear that you were feeling settle more. And you're going to have a lot less confusion. You're going to have a little bit of clarity, because you're going to suddenly know what your heart wants. Now, how to stand in that and embody it and live it in the world, well, that's a whole nother talk. But at least you'll have a little bit of clarity. I'd love to hear from you. I love hearing your questions. Comments on this whole topic about how to hear your heart versus how to hear your head is a great conversation. If you hit the subscribe button, I'd love to hear what you have to say. And we'll talk to you soon.